Good evening, everyone. Hope we're all well. These flags were in the wrong position. Just kind of noticing them now. I could kind of fix them, but sure, it's awkward enough. The best thing to do is when you have to show it off and stuff. But I didn't have to show it off. Well, I did have to show it off. I tell a lie. I suppose that's irrelevant. But I hope we're well this evening. I hope we're doing good today. I hope all is well. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. It's a lot cooler, thanks for the card. A bit of rain too, which is good to see. Give me a moment, this is a bit too loud. But yeah, I hope we're all good. Hope fucking dogs. Excuse my language, but I hope we're all well this evening. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Nearly the end of July, just to say we're going into August. Next week, it's like next Saturday is the 1st of August. Think about that one for a second. It's only when you're live that you notice, what day of the week it is. Like what date it is. Sorry, not what day of the week it is. But, it's quite insane that we're near August already. The year is basically nearly gone already. So yeah, mighty stuff. But yeah, so I don't know where all that time went to be done. It doesn't feel like that, but time flies. Like just time goes. But yeah, I hope all's well this evening, everybody. I know we are a few minutes early. Well, I did say half. I didn't think, to be totally honest, I was going to say that I was going to cancel the stream today because I didn't know what time we'd be back at. But I was back in good enough time, so I'm happy enough with that. It nearly takes an hour to go from here to my town, which is quite insane. But yeah, it nearly takes an hour, which a lot of people wouldn't believe you, but it does actually nearly take an hour. Hopefully all is good. Hopefully everything is working fine. Hopefully so. Let me see. I think we're fine. Hopefully the chat and stuff is not fucked. Hopefully not. Here's hoping. Let me just make sure everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it seems to be good. Yeah, we seem to be good. Good. It might be a bit of an echo. I don't know why there'd be an echo, but it seems like an echo. But could be because of the window closed and stuff. But yeah, we do have a good bit to talk about, of course. In the last few days, hopefully notifications do go out. Because Assassin, I think people know him from being in here a few times, was messaging me on Twitter about it. That he doesn't get notifications nowadays. And a lot of people are saying it, and it's not just one person, it's a good few people that are saying it, that they don't get notifications, which is annoying, to be totally honest with you. But there's nothing really you can do about it, because it just sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. It is just weird. It's just weird how YouTube works now and again. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Give me a moment, I just have to do this other thing, just when I'm here. Always something. There's never a dull moment in this stream. Let me see. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, hopefully we're good. I think the chat might be glitched for some reason. I'm not sure, but I think it could be.
I'm not sure, but
depend to get it even myself. Great stuff when you hear yourself talking. But anyway, I think it might be glitched, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Hopefully it is not, because it would only have to restart and stuff, and that'd be a nuisance. It shouldn't be, but yeah. Hopefully not. But yeah, a lot of people just kind of came in and said hello and kind of left a like and then left us to it. See, it's kind of a bad time, I suppose. There's a lot of things going on today in the country. So yeah, I don't know how the notifications went out. Not that I know. Maybe it did, but I don't think so. Let me see. I probably should message Assassin. I probably should have messaged him to say I was going live. I wouldn't mind. I was thinking about him though. Probably should have. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Hopefully notifications do go out. But anyway, see, this is just the worst thing about YouTube. The notifications just sometimes work, and sometimes they don't, and sometimes they do. It's just hit or miss, basically. It's really hit or miss if it works or not. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just getting a few things ready too. But yeah, so we have a good bit to talk about. We have a bit to talk about in terms of a few things. We'll give it a few minutes, of course. We'll just chat for a second. But of course, there's a lot happening in the country, as there always is. There's an awful lot happening these days in Ireland. Um, I suppose the first thing everybody's talking about at the moment is to do with Carrick McCross and County Mullen just above me here. Everybody's talking about this supposed bomb they found. Now we haven't seen the photo of the bomb, etc. But there's a lot of what would you say? A lot of this. I suppose people don't believe the Gaudi and people don't believe the state that it actually was a bomb, etc. Um, but yeah, but we did find out. I think the Daily Mirror in England found out that this woman that was driving the bomb to wherever in Northern Ireland had spent time in Syria. You know, had spent time in Syria, which is insane. But and she's a law student too. Like she's a qualified, lawyer, solicitor. Which is insane too. But a lot of people do think this is the government, like a false flag, basically from the government. It could be. I don't know because there's a few things that don't make sense in terms of why would you let a woman out that was driving high explosives? Why would you do that? Why would you let them out on bail? It doesn't make sense. Hello, Gordon. Sorry, how are we keeping? Hope we're well this evening. Hello, Greenface. How are we keeping this evening? It is very fishy because why would you let a woman out that had high explosives? Like usually you wouldn't let them out on bail. And especially because this woman is a barrister and stuff. Like, why would she put her career at risk? Well, a solicitor, sorry, not a barrister. And why would she, like the Gardaí are saying, like, there's many different things being said. There's contradictory reports in the media. One report said she had a military grade explosive. And then the other report said they had only a detonator and Semtex, I think it was, but it didn't have a full bomb. But and then they were saying it was in the bag. Then the other report was saying, "Oh no, it's not. It wasn't anywhere. It was just found in the car." It's weird. Yeah, we're all good to go, and we're all good, thankfully. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing mighty. But it's very fishy. There's a few facts about it that are very fishy. But if it is true that she spent time in Syria and stuff, of course, that have to be followed up. We don't know much about the man. There was a man arrested in Dublin relating to it, but I don't know what his role was in it. But I suppose we don't know. I suppose it's too early to say yet. But we know her name, etc. Now, a lot of people do think it's a false flag. Now, to be totally honest, I'm kind of in the middle. I don't really know, to be honest, at the moment in time. It's hard to know, but a lot of people do believe this is the state trying to bring in, surveillance on people, etc. And maybe that is the case. I don't know. But if that was the case, they probably would let the bomb go off. That's probably because then they would be able to point, oh, look at this terrorism. We have to bring in emergency powers, etc. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. But anyway, hello, good evening, Fiona. How are we keeping? Hope we're well this evening. Hope all's good. Of course, me saying hello to everybody else from me. But hello, Fiona. How are we keeping? Hope all is well this Saturday evening. But yeah, no, we'll see what happens. I suppose a lot of people have a bad taste in their mouth, and to be totally honest, I kind of do. After originally, when I first seen it, I thought maybe it was probably very much real. But now I'm kind of in the middle. So I'm in the middle at the moment. I don't know. Yeah, like apparently there was the special detective unit. Like this wasn't only members of the Gardaí, say for a traffic unit. Like a special detective. So presumably maybe they were monitoring the chat on social media, whatever, on WhatsApp or whatever they were using. I don't know, but it wasn't like only Gaudi. It wasn't like the traffic unit take us up that randomly pulled over this car. It was like detectives and stuff. So and there's none around Carrick McCross and stuff. So they came down from Dublin, the special detective unit. So I don't know. It's hard to know. Yeah, the movements were good. Yeah, in all the museum, not the museum, sorry, in all the libraries in Monaghan, they have a small exhibition, etc. Give me a moment. Sorry, this is from Monaghan County Council. Sorry about that. Apologies. Apologies about that. See, this is the thing. When I was just, I wouldn't mind, but I sat here for the last hour and nobody rang me. And it was just the fellow that I was talking to in Monaghan County Council today. So yeah, it's not APAC or anything, no. Trump, I wouldn't answer if it was Trump. Where am I? Sorry, I missed the puppy lot. So yeah, apologies for that. It can happen. Sorry, apologies. I just had to take that because I wanted to see. I thought I left something behind somewhere or something, but I didn't know. But yeah, no, Saoirse wasn't the West and stuff. That was just a video that was doing the rounds. Like we posted it. That was doing the rounds around the country. To do with that fella, he didn't have tax and insurance and stuff. No, she wasn't arrested, and he wasn't arrested. He probably should have been arrested, but yeah, it's raining at the moment. It's drizzly rain. It's not heavy, but it was raining earlier on when I was in Monaghan. There was a good bit of rain actually, a good bit of rain at one stage. But yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's drizzling here at the moment. Yeah, early on was heavy enough for about 10 minutes and then died off. But yeah, so yeah, I was in Monaghan this morning. A good bit this morning. Like I was up very early. Like the last 2 mornings, I've been up fucking cockcrow. Because for like not well, sorry, what day is today? Saturday. I wasn't at work yesterday, but Saturday, like Thursday morning, I was up fucking cockcrow. I was on the road at 5:30 at work. So yeah, it was quite insane Thursday, but yeah, this morning was basically up at I was up at 4:00. I was in Monaghan at 8:30 or so. It takes an hour to go from here to Monaghan, and it's only the next county, but it takes an hour. But yeah, so it's been a long day, and I'm basically only home at 4:00. Meet Matt Cowley. No, I didn't meet Matt Cowley. I didn't meet any of the councillors or anything. I probably should have met some of them, but I didn't really want to meet any of them. I know a lot of them, but I don't want to meet them. I'm not that keen on it. But yeah, there'll be a few things happening soon, as far as I'm aware. But at the moment in time, anybody going through Monaghan or Carrickmacross or Castleblaney or Clonus even, we probably there's a few things we have to do. There's a few other things I have to do. So I'd be basically in Monaghan a lot. We're not doing any meetup yet in Monaghan because there's no kind of events. These are just kind of exhibitions, like small exhibitions in the museums, like not in the museum, in the library, sorry. Like in Monaghan, there's just a small like reading stand with movement books and stuff, movement books, and the cutout cardboard book, and a few like quotes and stuff from two variants and etc. Yeah, like it's worse than that. Queen Place, it's like actual prostitution. So it's worse than that. It's actually far worse than that. Like she was kicked out of her house for not for prostitution by Meath County Council. Long story, like literally long story. So yeah, it's a long story if you haven't heard it. Hello, Devils. I don't know if I said hello. Sorry, I'm too busy yapping. But yeah, that's basically what was happening today. No, there probably will be a event soon. I can't really tell you anything yet. The only thing I can say is about the exhibitions that's going on at the moment. So yeah, if you are in Monaghan, do call in just to have a look at them. Like even in Monaghan Town, if you are in Monaghan Town, the Peace Campus, the Monaghan County Museum, etc. They have another exhibition too to do with Irish and American-Irish relationships, etc. That's another exhibition happening at the moment. But yeah, it's going to be a cram schedule now from probably a few weeks' time, basically. Yeah, so pretty much I just show you here from Monaghan County, like the main library in Monaghan. It's kind of like, I don't know if probably the picture does it justice, because he was talking to people at the time, and I nearly forgot to take a photo like of it. But you can kind of see it there, like this, like cardboard cutouts of movements. There's movement books and stuff you can read and stuff in the library. Like this, I don't know what you would call them, but they are there. like there's posters of what Tuve Janssen quotes for Tuve Janssen, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In Clonus, there's a bit going on in terms of Barry McGuigan Park, just beside the fire station down Clonus. There's quotes in the tree and stuff like that. I meant to get to Clonus today. Too busy yapping. That's what basically happened because we were supposed to be in Clonus too today to have a look at that. But basically, time got ahead of me, basically. What I mean by that is it's fucking too much yapping. Because, what was I say? Like the two people on the desk there in Monaghan County Library, they didn't have much of a clue what was going on, basically. So I kind of had to tell them everything. Clonus, he was from Clownness. What is Clownness? From Clownness. Is this Clownness? I go like when I go into Clonus next time, I say, "Is this Clownness?" I know what to say, but I say this to someone's my Monaghan County Council. I point you out. I say you're the blame for this. The Clonus is called Clownness now. But anyway, no. Yeah, there's some things happening in Barry McGuigan Park, just beside the library and stuff, and the fire station there, Clonus. If you're going through it, have a look, because I haven't had a look at it yet. I was meant to go today, but as I said, time went ahead of me. I was going to do a live stream tonight and just look, because there's quotes like in the trees and on the benches and stuff for Tuve Janssen, etc. Like that's kind of the first thing. They were doing colouring for children, etc. the other day. At Monaghan County Library and stuff, they were calling them Moomins and stuff. I did, yes, Brian. It's very sad to hear. A woman in her 50s is dead. A young child is, well, not even a young child, a young teenager. She's not in a great way. It's very hard to know will she survive. Very difficult. Very, very difficult time for the people in that area and the people of Cotil too. It's a very, very difficult time. It's very shocking. Especially because it was a cow and a lowy and stuff. It's just terrible things. And also, as it was coming on, there's a fire there at the equestrian centre. What I mean by that is there's a cow on fire on the road there near Cullis Graveyard there in the town. I presume the fire brigade has cleared it up, but it was quite bad there for a while in terms of the fire. I think it was electric, I'm not sure, but yeah, Shercock is a weird place in Cavan, yes. It's the same. There's places called Kill and stuff like that. Like there's actually a town in Cavan called Kill and Drong, etc. Like there's weird names it's got it, but there's weird names. There's weird names in places. Mosquitoes, yeah. There's not that many, but in a lot of parts of Finland there would be a lot of mosquitoes during the summer. The Shercock Road, yes. I wouldn't be that, all the time in Shercock, but, I know the road that happened on. As I say, I know the road that it did happen on and stuff. I think I actually know the woman that died, but I'm not sure yet. But it's very tragic. I only hope the teenage daughter pulls through. It's terrible stuff. I hope she does pull through. She's in very bad condition. It's kind of 50-50 will she survive or not, to be totally honest. She's in Tepa Street in Dublin, so I don't know. I hope she does pull through, but she have lifelong injuries. It's very, very bad. Very, very bad. I don't think we can hope as the family and stuff will be looked after. And I know the communities are with them, so it's a terrible thing. But it just goes to show you the dangers on the road, etc. It's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous stuff. But anyway, it's been a difficult week in this county. It's been very, very difficult. And then we have the other girl too that was knocked down in Ballygym's Duff, etc. Thankfully, she is recovering, as far as I can get her. She's recovering well. She's recovering decently enough at the moment, but still, she's going to have lifelong injuries too. So. But we still haven't found the driver yet. Just actually speaking about Ballygym stuff, the driver still hasn't been found. Now, you were saying about it, Fiona, to me, yeah. I've seen the video, the CCTV footage from Ballygym stuff. It's hard to know because there's a good bit of a distance away. But to my knowledge, the Gardaí have got a good bit of CCTV evidence from Ballygym stuff because it is the town. So there's a good lot of cameras and stuff around. But they haven't got anybody yet for it, so I'm not sure what is happening there. Where's the driver gone? Nobody really knows. But he's lucky he didn't kill other people because other people rushed to help as soon as the accident happened and tried to stop him from leaving. So he was lucky that he didn't kill more people, that injure or kill more people. But clearly he had something to hide. Either didn't have tax or insurance, either that. So I don't know. Hello, Luke. Sorry, I'm too busy yapping. How are we keeping? But yeah, I don't know what the story was in Ballygym stuff. What caused it? I presume he wasn't just paying attention to the road. But I suppose it's hard to know at the moment. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's been a terrible week, but in Cavan, it's been an awful week. It's been a very, very long week too. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of bad stuff. Nothing good, unfortunately, that has happened. Which is a sad thing to say, but it's the truth, sadly. But yeah, it's terrible. It really, really is terrible. I can't express to you how terrible it is. Especially the last week in Cavan, it's been terrible. Just been terrible with everything. Like everything across the board is terrible. And not in my personal eye, but across the county board, it's terrible. He was in here the other day. Yes, he was here the other day. I think only for a few minutes, but yeah. Yeah, Peter Dooley, yes. I will see a good bit of his stuff. And I think even No Whisk, No Reward, yes. I think I've seen that a good bit. Why is it happening? I don't know. To be totally honest, I'm not sure. I think it's a combination of many things. I think maybe it's just bad luck too, because it's been a lot of chaos this week here. A lot of chaos. So I don't know. Because everything seemed to happen at once this week, so it's very hard to know. To put it in advance of how all this happened, Yeah, I think I've seen his stuff, but I do know Peter Dooley. I think I've seen his stuff. I think so. I'm not sure, but I think I have. But yeah. So we see anyway, Monaghan, just speaking about this, the last thing I say on it, we see when the time comes for some events and stuff, there will be events and stuff in Monaghan, on some other parts of Monaghan, we see when that happens. I can't tell you anything now. Even though it has been finalised and stuff, pretty much, it's just they have to organise it and stuff. So it's we don't know yet, I suppose. Well, I know some stuff, but I can't tell you. We have to wait for the official confirmation and stuff, because things could change and stuff like that. There was something else I was going to tell you, but I can't remember now what it is. But yeah, so apologies if I do seem a bit low energy, because it has been a long week for me, and it's been a long day. As I say, up at 5 o'clock or so. I only got Willie back there at 4 o'clock and stuff, so it's been a long, like constant moving and stuff, basically. So, like I've done insane amount of stuff today. Yeah, drive slower, of course. Don't look at the phone too. Like a lot of accidents is the phone. Like it's just simple as that. It's just distractions. Mainly the phones, as I said. I don't know about all because of climate change, but no, accidents happen because a lot of people are not paying attention. Like it's insane when you see it on the road. My job on the road and stuff, you see it all the time. People just not paying attention, and 99.9% of the time it's the phone. Like they're looking down at the phone. I've seen women do their hair, etc., in the car and stuff driving. It's quite insane. Doing the lipstick, God only knows, other stuff weird, like mad stuff. But yeah, no. See, there's a lot of people nowadays have their phone like like Siri and stuff like that. Like it's on the dashboard, and even at that too, it's technically still being distracted by while driving. Oh yeah, but we're talking about just car accidents and stuff like but it's always kind of been hot in Spain anyway. It's always been very very hot. Like it's pretty much constant in Spain that there would be forest fires. Um, it's not a rare occurrence basically because it's always kind of happens around this time of the year. I know in Spain because this always very hot in Spain. But this is the thing, like the where the whole ground is very dry, but like it's not been looked after properly to a lot of the grounds in Spain. Um, maybe in terms of Spain, but I don't know. But the terms of England and Ireland, etc. Um, yeah, I seen that, but I think that was started. I don't know. Was it started because I presume it was started because of people being idiots, basically. That's what I think it was, as far as I can get. But I suppose we won't know yet until the investigation happens. But it's quite bad there, yes. I see people using the phone while driving. I see it mainly. Yeah, like it's insane to me. I don't know why they do it. Yeah, I don't know. I think people just are too addicted to their phones. That's pretty much what it is. Uh, Always one to blame speed and shit, but the issue is it's the roads themselves. Yeah, like the roads in rural Ireland is atrocious. I will agree with you on that. And that you're not allowed to cut the hedges and stuff. That's another problem too. In rural Ireland, not so much in the cities, but Um, but yeah, buses, lorries, it's good. Yeah, pretty much. But it is that, of course, too, potholes and stuff. But there's a lot too that people are getting distracted. Like in a lot of cases, people are getting distracted. Yeah, like they're putting other people at risk. It's not just themselves; they're putting other people at risk too. I don't know if you noticed, Martin, but the Irish government have taken in an insane amount of money in 2025. 16 billion euro was taken in carbon tax just from Ireland alone. 16 billion. I think that's nearly even more than Finland even took in 16 billion. It's absolutely insane. That's only in 1 year, just to say. If you add in, and especially the carbon tax increase that's coming in next month in this country for petrol and fuel, so they could be making another 16 million, which is insane. 16 billion, sorry, another 16 billion. Like you're squeezing people that have already been squeezed enough. And then you look at these data centers. You look at the data centers, like a billion liters of water being used a year in Irish data centers. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, etc. None of them are willing to spend any money on the environment, protecting the environment, etc. So why should Paddy and Mary spend it when we have Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, big tech building huge data centers that take 5 million liters of water a day? Surely that's a big impact on the environment. And of course, the sheer energy, etc., that's produced by data centers is not great for the environment too. Um, like the European Union have given a cut to big business data centers, etc., of the cut to 300 million euro. So yeah, did you see these guys strike Russia yesterday? Oh, you mean Ukraine? Yes, I've seen them strike like warehouses and stuff like that. Yeah, I've seen that. Plus, I gotta be coming towards the corner, find a way. Yeah, like it happens a lot. Like today, when I was going up to Mullen on the bus, yeah, like we had to go across the line a good bit, yes, and corners and stuff. But the simple thing is, there, regardless, that a lot of the hedges are just literally out on the road. You're not allowed to cut the hedges because the environment and protect the boats, etc. So a lot of the buses literally have to go out into the middle of the road because the hedges are so overgrown, you know. Um, but yeah, as I say, it's down to the government and stuff. Like the council and stuff is the same with what I was doing tours. So just going back to what I was saying about Thursday, like we had to trim like along the side of the road on a back country road there, and we could only do it cock crow in the morning because it's that dangerous. Basically, the hedge was like the grass and the hedge was basically on the road basically. And there's very little manoeuvre, so that's why we had to do it at cock crow in the morning when there wouldn't be any cows coming. Because if you were doing it during the day and stuff, you would be killed. Like, let's put it that way, because it's just that dangerous. Nobody can see anything basically until you're nearly on top of the thing. And we couldn't even cut it fully. We could only cut it back a bit, So we were basically only doing a half a job, you know. Like, we were basically only doing a half a job. Like, basically, we went out to cock crow in the morning to do a half a job, because we weren't allowed to do everything. Yeah, like, it's tough. It is tough. It's tough for the cows, but it's tough for lorry drivers and buses too. But I suppose they have a lot of skill and stuff. It's a lot of skill in driving buses, particularly in lorries. But certainly a tough job, yeah. Yeah, like, that's what we were doing towards the morning on the back country road. We were cutting the hedge and cutting the grass along the hedge, which has been left for years too. I don't know about the rules and regulations. I think it only applies to a certain few people. It doesn't apply to everybody equally. Like, you see big tech, they're running rampant across Ireland. And the EU are refusing to do anything about it. Even other countries in Europe too. The EU are favouring them over their citizens, which is not right. And again, the small businesses in Europe are held to account. Like, the only small business in Finland, for example, is being constantly hit by regulations and bureaucracy from the European Union, from the Finnish government, from the Irish government in Ireland's case, and the won't go near big business, etc. It's the same in this country. Like, not everybody's equally regulated. It's the same with the law. When you're a big business, etc., the law basically doesn't apply to you. The law becomes an obstacle, compared to, say, the ordinary Joe. The law is something that you should feel, etc., because the establishment, the state, doesn't give a shit about you. But when you're big tech and stuff, when you have loads of money and stuff, the law is basically just an obstacle. You can always buy yourself out of it, basically, what I mean to say. Yeah. Halfway along Grafton Street, yeah, like, it's crazy the matter what boys and stuff, Luke. Which is we loaded Codson, sorry, Gordon. Yeah, but that's because they have no choice in the matter. It's not like they have choice to say, no, we won't do it, because they're kind of forced to do it at gunpoint by the EU, which is some democracy. Yeah, like, they don't have an option. It's the same with everything else in this country. You're forced to adopt it. Like, as I say, a lot of the EU regulations are just nonsense in a lot of cases. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like, they're untouchable in a lot of cases. Like, in general too, the more money you have and stuff, the more untouchable you can be in terms of the law, because the law is just an obstacle for them. People who have hundreds of billions of euro, like, the law doesn't, like, what's the law going to do to stop them? Basically, what I'm trying to say, living in mud. Where we were living in mud, people are still living in mud. There's people in Ireland who can't afford to living in the back sheds. I think that sums up everything. Like, the European Union, there's so many young people who live in their garden sheds, and live in their mum's basements and stuff. I nearly would say that's better. To be totally honest, I nearly would say mud would be better, to be totally honest. At least you have something. But sleeping on your couch in your mum's house and stuff, it's not anything the European Union should be saying this is great, Even in Finland, for example, there's so many young people going into debt, and the European Union is nowhere to be found in terms of that. We see the joblessness rate in Finland explode, and the European Union is nowhere to be found. And I've talked to people in the from associated with the European Union, etc., and they have no interest whatsoever in helping Finland in their difficult situation. And these are lower level people. These are not the highest level people, but people that I talked to before. That are associated with the Irish government, but are over in buses, and they have no interest in helping Finland, in their situation. Like, they see countries like Finland and Ireland, etc., small countries, they see them as a means to an end, basically. What I mean by that is they're big worry about France and Germany, and that's just the simple reality. Because I have said it before about Finland getting help, to do with the debt and to do with the sheer just unemployment rate. It's absolutely insane. It's the highest in the European Union, and the European Union is nowhere to be found. Like, you take the European Union be trying to do something to get people into work, etc. But the European Union have basically sat in their hands, But this is the thing. There's no opportunity. There's so many young people here that can't get any jobs. The housing in this country, like, as I say, it's absolutely ridiculous. There's houses in rural Ireland. There's houses in rural Ireland. They're looking for €2,000 a month. There's one place in Kingscourt they're looking for 1,500 a month. 1,500 in Kingscourt. Kingscourt barely has 500 people, and they're looking for €1,500 a month. Like, it is very bad. It's really, really bad. Like, I don't think you understand water quality. There's places in Ireland, in Kerry and Cork, they can't even drink the water. Even take, for example, here in Cavan, they can't build any more houses because the water system and the sewage system isn't updated. It's been left for years. It's been lying idle for years. It's basically from the 1960s, Like, the European Union is nowhere to be found on them issues, And even opportunities, jobs, etc. Like, there's so many young people I know that they can't get anything. Stacking shelves is the best they can get, and that's not an opportunity. And that's why we're seeing just a huge exodus of people from Ireland, because there's no opportunity for young people. There's simply no, because they're being robbed. That when they do get a job, the state is taking so much money off them, and then when it comes to housing and stuff like that, the Irish government's taking in the Irish government are robbing people blind, basically. Even in Europe in general too, like, house prices and stuff are insane. There's no opportunity. Like, when I'm, I only have another 4 weeks left now of my job. I'm only working part time now, but I only have another 4 weeks. But when I go out of when I come out of college and stuff, there's nothing for me. Just to say, that's as simple as that. There's nothing for me. So I'm pretty fucked whenever that time comes. And that's just as simple. And I'm a citizen of the European Union, and there's nothing for me when I come out of college. Simple as that. Banning things, like, it's fucking awful. I'm not saying for me, but for other young people. Like, there's other young people that are working hard and they're doing their best, and they're getting fucked over. I know people who've given out 500 CVs. There's one fellow I know in security. 500 CVs. Think about that. 500 CVs. Not one interview. And he's fully qualified in security. He's qualified. He went to college and everything. He has his security license. And 500 applications, nothing. No, we're not so much. They're desperate for Irish people over there, because Irish people, you have to remember, and it was said by an Australian senator, that Irish people working like fucking slaves, like, they're getting nothing. They're getting basically nothing handed to them. They're working like fucking Trojans, like, they're mad workers. Like, companies in Australia want Irish people because they're such good workers. Because Irish people just walk, which is a good thing. Like, why do you think the United States was built? Because Irish people had to work. Like, Irish people worked extremely hard. Like, you look at the NYPD, like, just even today when I was at the exhibition, like, the NYPD was basically founded by Irish people. The New York Fire Department was basically fully founded by Irish people. All the skyscrapers in New York were basically built by Irish people. Same with all the bridges in New York, etc. All Irish people. The railways, the subways, all Irish people. Not Americans, all Irish. Working long hours, getting very little money, but kept working. There's a reason why Irish people are so well respected in America, etc. Because a lot of Irish people never looked for anything. They went and worked their way up. It's the same in Australia. Like, there's Irish people working like fucking insane in the mines, etc. Like, they're the only people that are willing to work in the mines, etc. But yeah. Like, Irish people wouldn't, like, so many Irish people, if you give them the opportunity to come home, if you give them a house, even just the house, not looking for anything fancy. But so many of them would come home. They would come home within a day. Like there's so many of them. Like the statement in one place in Australia was, "Give us a reason to come home." That's what they say. Give us a reason to come home. A lot of the nurses give us a reason, and then we will come home. Because the simple reality is, even in Finland, take example, I'm sure you probably know yourself, Martin. There's so many I've met a good lot of them. They're hopeless, and this is supposed to be the happiest country in the world. And they're hopeless. They can't get a job. They can't get into their social security was cut. Other things were happened, and they can. These are Finnish people, etc. And the European Union was just even going back that there were nowhere to be found. And it's just a simple truth. Like, they should be helping Finland. They should be really helping young people out in Finland, and not even young people in general. Like, it's very, very bad. I don't think you even know how bad it is in your own country, but it's very bad. And I've said this before to many people in the Irish government too, that it's quite bad, because the Irish government are being misled, I think, in a lot of cases about how bad it is. I think even the European Union's been led about how bad Finland's situation is, because it's very, very bad. Hello, Sisha. Good evening. How are we keeping? Hope you're well this Saturday. Taking stuff for shops. Yeah, but that always happens when there's some kind of emergency stuff. We've seen it during the Dublin riots, etc. Like, a lot of people take situations like that just to loot and stuff. And they're scumbags. That's the simple time when people do that kind of thing. That's just a simple thing. But yeah, so we'll chat just among ourselves. We haven't really talked about much tonight. We've talked about a small bit, but not too much. To be totally honest, I'm a bit tired. So, we always have company. We have Mark Zuckerberg here, and Bill Gates, and the whole lot. The whole lot of them came in. They decided to come into the stream today and give out. I don't know what to tell you about that one. But yeah. But yeah, basically it's been a long day for me today. So I don't really have much energy today, to be honest with you. Because I didn't get much sleep too last night too. So I'm a bit low energy. And you can probably hear that I'm a bit hoarse in my throat from a lot of talking and stuff. Just making some tea. It's well for some. But no, I'll make myself tea in a few minutes too. Like, I had a good few cups of tea today, but it wears off you. It does kind of wear off you. I'm just eating. Yeah, Gordon's just sitting back and having his chicken. He's just sitting down and having his chicken. Assassin, howdy, that is Assassin here just asking? Because he was messaging me. He doesn't get notification. I presume he's not here at the moment. I probably should have messaged him to say that we're going live, etc. He probably forgot all about it. Excuse me. Sorry, apologies. So yeah. But yeah, any other fun with anybody? Any other news? Excuse me, apologies. Burping. What is a woman? That's the question. That's what Enoch book. Enoch. Yeah, book. The Sinn Féin fellow wants to know. Excuse me, apologies. My throat is dying now. I can feel it dying a bit. Well, not a bit more than there was earlier on. Excuse me, apologies. See, all this talking, too much yapping. That's pretty much the majority of the day was yapping. So that's pretty much it. So there's going to be a lot of yapping now the next few days. Let me see. Give me a moment. I just thought about what is this? Yeah. Lovely stuff. Where was the thing I was looking for? Where am I? Sorry. I don't say it about people being losers. Don't call anybody a loser now. Excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Let me see. What is this? But oh yeah, don't be arguing with people, Martin. Don't be arguing. Whatever you try not to argue with each other. Man has appeared before it says. Sorry, give me a moment. I'm just waiting for this. Yoke. Oh, so this is to do with your man in Carrickmacross, or your man that was in Dublin that allegedly was involved with this thing, this bombing. But anything, excuse me, apologies. Do we take this as real? I know a lot of people were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, but does anybody take this as real, or do you think this is a false flag thing? Because I know a lot of people have said this, that they think it's a false flag, you know. South African food? Why do you say South African food? I couldn't tell you. I never actually had. I never actually had Indian food, or I think I had Chinese once, but that was about it. Yeah, it seems like, but I'm not sure. It's hard to know, but I don't know. Oh, don't be saying that, people. Come on now. But yeah, I don't know what to make of it, to be totally honest. Excuse me, my throat is going. My throat actually is going. A sin in Catholicism. I think it is. I think it actually is, isn't it? I don't know. I think it is. I think it is. Am I right and wrong? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is actually, Gordon. I'm not sure, but I think so. Does anybody know? Because I vaguely heard that before, somewhere, that it was. Does anybody know? Because I do remember hearing that before, that it was kind of deemed as a sin. But I'm not sure, actually. Was it? Does anybody know? Because I can't remember. It's been years since. Because we used to do Bible studies and stuff in school too. And you know, I vaguely remember something about that. I vaguely heard, maybe it was just the teachers trying to frighten us and say, "Oh, don't get tattoos because you know the devil could come after you." Oh no, we're going to start this debate now. I can see where this is going. But specifically, honey. Yeah, like I never wanted to get tattoos and stuff. I never wanted to. Like a lot of other people have got tattoos and stuff. I just never would. I never was into tattoos, to be turned on the green face. It probably does. Like it would be bad enough for like the bloodstream and stuff. It would be, because it's permanent stuff. Could poison you too. Like it's dangerous stuff too. But you know, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't be that gone. But to be fair, I would never. I never got a tattoo, so I don't think I ever will. I just don't think I will. Does anybody actually here have a tattoo? Actually, good question. Because I don't want to be like talking down to people and stuff. It's just my personal view. I wouldn't get a tattoo. I should have bought a drink with me, because I can find it now in my throat that I'm dying. No, you don't have one. No, nobody else has a tattoo. Nobody has any kind of tattoo. Oh, wed meat is great. In my view, it is. It's great. I think it is anyway. Hello, be Irish. Even an Andrew, excuse me. Do I look like an Andrew? But yeah, hope will be Irish. Excuse me. Um, no bother. I see. That's not the first time somebody's called me Andrew. It's a long story, but yeah, back about 3 or 4 years ago, like there was a meme. Somebody called me Andrew, and that kind of stuck. It's a long story, but yeah, basically that happened. It was kind of a meme and stuff. Uh, you know. Um, but yeah, no, it can happen. No, you're not the first person. You won't be the last person to call me Andrew. But at least I've been called a lot worse. So yeah, but good to see you be Irish. Good to see you. No, see, excuse me. Sorry, apologies. Thank you, Saoirse. I appreciate it. Sorry, my throat is dying. So I probably only go for another few minutes anyway because my throat is dying. So yeah, thank you, Saoirse, for being here. Appreciate it. Um, I see you. I see you another time. We'll probably be back Wednesday. Hopefully, hopefully, if I'm not, hopefully if I'm not, you're dead. Hopefully not. Yeah, everybody loves washers. Like, come on now, every Irish person loves washers. Like, yeah, well, like I had a big fry this morning too. Like in the what they call the Hillgrove in Monaghan, the big fry and stuff. Definitely. Yeah, bacon, yeah, lovely stuff. They got a load of bacon this morning too, like for my breakfast and stuff. It was lovely. Um, but yeah, no, it was nice. Like an Irish breakfast is lovely. Like it is really, really nice. Uh, I wouldn't be gone on too much on eggs, to be totally honest. But apart from that, everything else is beautiful. Um, yeah, like I used to eat eggs, but I wouldn't be that gone on them now. I'm kind of gone off eggs. I kind of had a few now and again. Nowadays, I don't, not so much. Like I had loads of sausages and I had bacon this morning, a good bit of toast and stuff. So it was a mighty fry. Like, everybody loves a good cup of tea, Jesus Christ. Ah, should you? John Waters, I didn't hear that. Like, yeah, no, but I just kind of went off them. I don't know how. I just was never one. You know, a lot of people like scrambled eggs, but I just never. I had a few now and again when I was younger, but no, not so much nowadays. Mm. I wouldn't care to know. No. Yeah, spring onion. A lot of people like that. Yeah. Cinnamon tea. Oh, I hate it. I just like black tea, like only tea. Like the amount of fucking times I was asked, "What kind of tea do you want in Finland?" Because there's about 50 million types of tea. I was like, "Good luck to you." Steak, oh Jesus! Aye, Jesus, I can't be Irish. The mugger tea. But yeah, no. Just the last thing I say, just that when we were talking about it, we see what happens in the next few weeks in terms of that. We see we meet up and stuff. Hopefully, um, um, we see hopefully all going well, of course too. But I will try and let people know beforehand because I did say I would update people on it. So we see how we get. I wonder how Lenny's doing too. Actually, man. I don't know if he's here at the moment. But the last time he was in, it was about a few weeks ago. He was had a problem with his back. So excuse me. I wonder. Hope he's getting on well. Um, see, the worst thing about being on YouTube, you have no way of messaging people. To see if they're doing fine. Because he was saying to me last time, talking to him, that he had he had a very sore back. So hopefully he's taking it handy because if he doesn't watch that, it'll end up in more trouble. I don't think he's here at the moment. It's Lenny here. But yeah, hopefully he's relaxing somewhere. Hopefully. Yeah, like he was saying to me, he was back with sore the last time, so I haven't seen him since, but that's what worries me. But yeah, hopefully it's good. Oh, Jesus, don't say that, Fiona. No. We don't want people being bet up. Here, like, in a chat, in another chat, so I was like, yesterday, what? Like, what? But no, I haven't seen him here. No, I presume he can't. It's presume he doesn't get notification. Did anybody actually get notification tonight? Just to ask. Did anybody get it? Yeah, like you have to be careful wearing nuts too, because if you're sitting in public type of stuff, somebody could be allergic to them. So just do be careful if you have eaten nuts in public and stuff. Oh, you're talking about that kind of nuts. Sorry, I thought you were talking about nuts. Oh, right, I didn't see that. Well, see, to be totally honest, I was in Mullet all morning, so I didn't see that. No notification, lovely, great stuff, mighty. Moomin, you see Moomin early on, yes. Yeah, like there's episodes and stuff. Yeah, watch the old episodes of Moomins, and they're quite good and stuff. And there's a BBC documentary about Tove Jansson. That's quite good too. Only Yanks get notification typically. Oh no, but I don't know why. Like I don't know why it doesn't work. It's very weird. What time is it? It's 7:30. Which so geez, you like a lot of stuff, Gordon. But you're more power to you. Whatever you like, you like. But I don't know about spicy stuff. Like I wouldn't be a fan of spicy stuff. Oh, jeez, don't call anybody dumb now, Brian. That's don't be calling people dumb now. Why do you have a Romanian flag on your show? What the fuck? A Romanian flag? Excuse me? A Romanian flag? A Romanian flag? What? Where did you get that one from? Romania? What do you think I am, Andrew Tate or something? Don't answer me that. Oh, well, not really, but I kind of just have to. I kind of talk to people, and like in fairness, at least he's not. What would you say? Being too mean to people. That's why. Like this is very tame compared to what it was before. It's a Belgian flag. Does anybody actually think that's a Belgian flag? Well, like, come on now. Where am I now? Sorry, I'm missing where I am. Where was it? Sorry, I missed where I am now. Sorry, what's... on about food. Yeah, see, you're worse than everybody else. A medal or chest to pin on, which... Oh, it's not like a medal, like it's a pin kind of thing. Isn't like these are not medals and stuff. They're pins. They're kind of like pins. But like in all seriousness, jokes aside and everything, what flag is this? I know, like if you don't know this flag, sorry, I'm pointing to the wrong thing. If you don't know this flag, then I don't know what to tell you. I think you've lost the plot. In all fairness, in most respectful language, but what flag is this? Like, come on now. I think we should all kind of put two and two together. Oh, don't say that, Gordon. Come on now. Don't be saying that. Don't be putting yourself down like that. Like, do you really think it's a Belgian flag, Gordon? Lapland? We're fucking Santa Claus now. I would love to be Santa Claus. Imagine being Santa Claus would be fun. Bringing all the joy to everybody. And then you won't be able to give presents to me, Hal Martin, and Simon Harris. No presents for them. So... Oh, it's not that. Like everybody's entitled. Like even my long-term subscribers, they're entitled to speak, etc. Same as everybody else. It's not that I'm demonizing anybody or anything. To mash. Is that what? That's the island in Australia. Is that what you're talking about, Gordon? You think green face? Sorry, Gordon. I'm confusing myself. Apologies. Chad's flag, Jesus Christ! Where do they actually get the name for Chad? Like in Africa, where do they actually get the name for Chad? Like, does anybody know? Of course, yes, indeed, yes, of course, it's Finland. I kind of give it away because I was in Monaghan today, etc., for the European presidency. Yoke. Like, it's not really anything too much. It's just kind of oh, I know it's a country in Africa. But where did they get the name? Like, it's a funny kind of thing to call the country just Chad. No, it is actually a Finnish flag. Yeah, I should probably take it off because I have it on like all day. At one stage, I got like stung, but not really stung. But this, like that, can actually do some queer harm, like to you, because I have a mark on my, where is it? Heel. I'm not sure, but it's heel. Like it kind of stuck into me because the thing kind of fell off, and it kind of stuck into me for a while, like a thing, and it's quite sore when you touch it. So yeah, not great when you get like stung by these yolks because they are pretty sharp. Like they are very sharp. You might not take it, but they are sharp when you get stung by like stung even from the whiteboard. Like I don't know what you would say, Mr. Bones. But yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. My throat is going to die. To be totally honest, I don't have much more in me to talk tonight. To be totally honest, excuse me, apologies. Just barely going more, like no more. Sorry, apologies, couldn't speak to you. But yeah, is there anything else before we go tonight? Any other news or anything? Anybody want to tell me? I know we didn't go into a lot of stuff. We probably should have went into a lot more stuff. It was kind of one of them OG live streams, so we just kind of chatted. Which I think is good now and again, of course, to have a chat and stuff about different things. Because oftentimes it just kind of fire and stuff at people. You know. Oh, don't be saying that, Martin. Come on now. Yeah, but just try and not annoy people too much. Like, I don't mind you saying your opinions and stuff, but don't be trying to vex people, aren't you? Or trying to wait people, I suppose is the best way to put it too. Don't say that, Jesus. Don't say that, Gordon. Come on now. Jeez, everybody's been depressed today. I suppose everybody's not incredible. Oh, Jesus. What is this? The fucking... I don't know. The Samaritans. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. As I say, send again. There's nothing else I have to say at the moment. There probably will be videos up tomorrow night. There's nothing tonight or anything, so there'll be videos up tomorrow night. Is there anything else? Don't think there is, actually. But yeah, I update you if there's any events and stuff, like when the events come on, we could meet up and stuff. It might be another way yet, but I will let you know whenever that happens. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Devils. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Greenface, of course. I didn't forget about you. Aaron, I actually haven't seen Aaron Only today. I was going to say Aaron Only, but he hasn't been here. Be Irish, of course, is here. Thank you, Be Irish, of course. I don't think OJ's been here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Saoirse, of course, too. Thank you, Saoirse, for being here. If she's still here, of course. Yeah, Sean wasn't in. I should have probably messaged Sean to see would he come on tonight. But he's always busy nowadays. That's the worst thing about that. Anybody else? I'm just trying to think because my brain's fried. Yeah, I think that's everybody else. I don't think there was anybody else. Was there anybody else? Am I forgetting anybody? I don't think I am. Hopefully not. It looked bad if I was forgetting anybody. But yeah, thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. As I know, as I say, it's been a long day. So thank you for sticking with me for tonight. I appreciate it as always. But yeah, we should be back hopefully Wednesday, please God. All going well, hopefully, please God. But yeah, so yeah, thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I will chat to you, hopefully, please God, as I say, Wednesday. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone. Thank you, and goodbye. Oh, yeah, Gordon, go on. Go on, just before I was about to click the button. So, come on, this better be important. This better be life and death. Because I was just literally about to click the button. So, come on now. Let's hear. Where'd you get those pins? Like the pins? One of the Irish one I have for a long, long time. The other Finnish one I got in Finland somewhere. I think it actually was in the Helsinki train station. The Finnish pin. I can't remember what I got the Irish pin, but it's a long, long time. I have the Irish pin. Like it's a long, long time. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye for the moment and take care.